We're here in Lac-Mégantic, conclusion of the first day of the National Road Championships after the Elite Men's Road Race, where Svein Tuft from Orca Greenedge has successfully defended his jersey. Svein, it was extremely strong performance. I mean, you caught Hugo Houle, your 2-minute man, who's also riding extremely well, finished 3rd overall. We talked last week after you won the time trial at Beauce. You're starting to feel even stronger this week?
Yeah, like I said, it's I've been really focusing on the time trial, especially with a team like with Orca Greenedge. We just have such a team time trial emphasis and a really big push for World's team time trial. It's a real focus for us in Holland this year, so at Worlds, and so I've just been really working on time trial. Not like I don't normally do that, but for me this year it's been a real focus.
Now, how was the other today? It looked like headwind on the way back, but didn't seem to be quite as difficult a course as last week at Beauce.
Yes, but it had other things going for it, and the distance with the heat. I think that's what a lot of people underestimate. And for me, I think it's just really a testament to the equipment. The Scott bikes and all the aerodynamic equipment we're running. Because the first lap you feel great. And then you start to get the heat fade, and so really it's experience. Like definitely one of the older guys, and I've done my fair share of 40K TTs. And the one thing I've learned is, it's you can't be leaving it all out there in the warm up. You got to just hope for you're on a good one and keep the warm up really short and focus more on cooling and all those other little things. And then if you're on a good one, your heat fate won't be as bad as. The guy who hasn't been focusing on those things. So it's a huge part of it.
Now I have to ask you, while the early part of the men's time trial was on, they were introducing the Olympic team, and they introduced, for the one man, they introduced Ryder Hesjedal, and it had basically come down to you and he, and even last week nobody knew for sure. Can you talk a bit about that? I mean, obviously it's disappointing, and did it impact your riding today in terms of your determination to show how good you were?
For me, I know what the situation is. Ryder's on a hell of a year, and I focus on my job and what I can do for my team, and it's up to the people selecting. That's their job, and they got to make the best decision that they can. And for me, I have plenty of racing in the future, so Olympics is great, and definitely something I was really aiming towards as a goal for this year. But for me, it's not anything near the end of the world. I have, like I said, World's team time trial and the individual time trial I'm really keying up for, and good races like Eneco Tour, and then always with the team, helping the team. For me, that's my job, so that's what I focus on.
Okay, well, thank you, and congratulations.
Thanks, man.